This channel is supported by my online fishing courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner, as well as my books, including my latest book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak, a bestseller on Amazon. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. Okay, going to fish along some docks in this video using small jigs and crabs. And yeah, unfortunately, going to get into it a little bit with one of the dock owners, and yeah, we'll get to that. But first, regular viewers of my channel have seen my daughter fishing with me since, oh boy, this channel started in 2009. And yeah, now she's actually an assistant robotics professor. So yeah, they grow up fast. But the objective here is just to get her into a sheep's head. She's never caught one before. And so yeah, let's pick it up there, and then we're going to get to the main event of this trip, which is going to be in much worse weather than this. And I'll have links to all of the gear in this video. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Good. All right, slack, 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 let it fall, and then rod parallel, make contact with it, rod parallel to the dock, and keep contact so you know when he hits it, because you're gonna get hit in there. You're gonna feel tap tap, and then he's gonna swim. You feel him? Yeah. Yeah, you went in far enough that time. That's why. And don't set until he moves. Start swimming away. Huh? Get him set. No, okay, that was it though. That was exactly what you're supposed to do. He started swimming with it, and you got to swing really hard. But you know, yeah. But that was exactly. See, your cast was good. You waited, and you saw it go like that. That's exactly what it is. Okay, go ahead. Do what you just did. All that you just did was good. And you. I told you as soon as when you got in there that you were going to get that hit. Good. Let it fall. Let it fall. Let it fall. Slack, 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 slack. All right. Now contact parallel to the dock and wait. And don't pull it out. Just keep. And you got to set. You know, set hard. What was he going? Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! There. Reel, 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 reel. There you go. Got yourself a big sheep.
Oh wow.
Bring him over. Nice job, I told you. See that? You thought it was hopeless, right? Did you think it was hopeless?
No, I knew I would get one.
Wow, they are big.
Oh, look at that. He fell right off. So, and it only took you like 3 crabs, which is very good. I'm not joking around. So that's a good dinner fish right there. All right, so cheering her on there was her husband, Rick. Okay, this is, I had just dropped them off at the airport. It's raining, it's blowing, and I've gone back to that same dock. And I'm going to focus the camera down a little farther. I want you to see the whole rod with the reel and everything else. And, yep, same approach. Toss in there, wait through those little hits, wait for that jig to move, set the hook hard. And this is Southwest Florida. I'm not measuring this guy. Yeah, the length limit is 12 inches. Yeah, that fish was probably around that. I'm not going to measure that. I definitely want some bigger ones. I'm going to get much bigger ones. Non-target species. Okay, a redfish. Occasionally I get one doing this. Hey, you know, this wind is howling. I've actually got a wind noise reduction sock on the camera, and it's still coming through a little bit, but yep, it's nasty. And it's making it hard to fish because it's blowing a belly in the line. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to stay here anymore. I'm going to have to get out of here. This is exactly like fishing for blackfish up north. You wade through those little bites, the jig moves, you bury the hook. I just kept steady pull. Now that leader's got to be shot. Wow. Oh yeah, whoa. That's a PB right there. But that leader was right up against the piling. That is a PB. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Oh, man. That is over 5 pounds. Holy smokes. Yep, and that leader is all frayed. I was just gonna leave this spot. Yep, that was 5¼ pounds bled out, but let's get a look at that mouth because it is impressive. Look at that. Look at those teeth and crushes going all the way back, and it's a huge mouth. Wow, yeah, these are cool fish. So you see those orange signs, they say posted, but I'm not touching the dock. I'm doing what I'm doing, and as far as I know, it's perfectly legal, acceptable to do, at least in Florida anyway. Yeah, I would love user input, whether they feel the same way or not, but yeah, well, this is what I'm doing. Another jumbo. Yeah, a good one, not a jumbo. Okay, and that was it for that dock. The bite was actually kind of slow, and yeah, so I've taken a significant run into an area just looking for shelter. I actually pulled out my phone Windfinder app and looked to see where I could get docks with some good shelter, and moved into an area, and a lot of the docks have been wrecked by Hurricane Ian, so I don't want to fish the new ones because there's no growth on them. So I've chosen the first dock that's got barnacles and stuff growing on it because it is basically destroyed. I mean, it's really just pilings. So, all right, going to cruise in here and set up to fish. And then it's going to get interesting. And again, I would love viewer input on this interaction. Well, let's just see what happens. Yeah, and I'm just trying to carefully position myself here. I don't want to be too close to the dock. And, going to get it where I want it and hit the spot lock button and get anchored with the trolling motor and get fishing.
my dock.
People fish my dock. I don't say anything to them.
I know, but I wouldn't do it to you. I wouldn't do it to anybody else. My dock's all blown to hell. We gotta fix it. We're trying to get some money to do that with. This was a commercial dock. We sold bacon.
I guess I don't understand the problem if I fish here.
Well, all is underneath there in a little bitty group. If you catch the damn things are 6 feet and 6 inches long and handle them, they die, or the birds get them. I just appreciate it if you didn't do it. I'm asking you in a nice way. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, some thoughts here. Obviously that guy's a Florida native, and I give some respect there. Secondly, his place really took a bad beating in the hurricane, and I know a lot of people were really hurt by it, so there's some consideration there. Also, hey, I have no clue whether this dock is good. I just stopped on it because it had barnacles, and finally, you know what? He asked nicely, so yeah. I'm gonna move, but I would never ask anybody not to fish my dock.
Well, I understand that. Different point of view, but I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I'd appreciate it if people didn't fish mine either. I still don't ask them to move, though. All right, you have a good day. Yes, like many people in Florida, I live on a canal, and I have a fish light in front of my dock. And yeah, you know what? I look out the window at night or even early in the morning, and there's lures going, by my dock and through the fish light and all that. And yeah, I would never say anything to anybody. And yeah, so what do people think? Should I have moved? Shouldn't I have moved? One of my thoughts was, as I looked down along here, there's a lot of docks. Like I said, I don't know anything about that one. There's plenty more to fish here, and you're going to see that this turned out to be a pretty good move. But yeah, I would love to know viewers' opinions, especially Floridians. I think legally and also the norm is I was completely within my right to fish there. But again, for the reasons mentioned, I decided to move on. And so I'm going to go along. First dock I pass, like brand new, don't want to fish that. This one's being worked on. Don't want to fish that. But I'll pick one farther down and get back to it. Yeah, and these are small mud crabs. You get them under oyster clumps. And basically it's like a blackfish jig, but a very light head. I think this is in this spot I'm using a 1/4 ounce. And I'm just trying to decide where to toss here. The water up a little high. A little hard to get underneath the dock, but try the little shaded spot. There it is. Jumbo. And this one was 5 pounds bled out, so yeah, moving off that other dock, no big deal at all. That was the only one I picked off that dock, so plenty more to try. There they are in there. Wish I had started on this dock. All right, another solid keeper. You know, this is like starting my 5th winter in Florida. I've never kept a snook, just a couple of trout. I don't think I've kept a redfish. Maybe, I think I kept 1 bleeder. But these are the ones I eat. You know, I target these and I eat these. They're just absolutely delicious. Just season the fillets, run it through egg, run it through panko breadcrumbs into peanut oil. Man, unbelievable. All right, smallest keeper, but definitely a keeper. Okay, almost out of bait here, down to like just a little tiny crabs. And still I've got 6, so the bag limit's 8. I could keep 2 more, but we'll see. Oh, and I've moved on to a different dock. Ooh, on that little piece of crab. Not a monster, but a definite keeper. Over the reel, into the pail. Okay, and again, I'd love viewer input on that interaction with that dock owner. I got to tell you, you know, my attitude is when I see people casting lures under my dock or through my fish light, which is like 50 feet from my house, my attitude is I feel really lucky that anybody who wants to fish in my backyard. So yeah, but I understand people have different perspectives. So all right, that's it. I ran out of bait. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner. And don't forget my books, including my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surfboat and Kayak, available at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.